Let's put my stack. Okay. Welcome back to Nick Lenz's Doctor Who review, episode number 44. This is discussing the fourth segment, the Key of the Time story arc from Tom Baker's, where we have the androids of Terra. The best way to describe the planet Terra, it's simply this. It's basically then with medieval style stuff. It's medieval times mixed with some form of technology. Yep, that's simply the reason. Like the fact that the actual their weapons have got like an electric charge to them, which I thought that was interesting. I did not expect them to do that, but that's pretty much what they did. Oh, by the way, this is the 101st story of the series. And with this one also, there's two more segments left of the Key of Time. Now, how this one goes about is quite interesting. So you have the Doctor and Romana basically landing on Terra, the planet. So they arrive. So basically, Romana looks for the segment, and Doctor goes fishing. So Romana actually finds the segment. I'm like, wow, that was quick. But then we have to have a story here. It felt like, though, basically the whole thing of finding the key of the time fell this up really quick. It was quicker than last time. Which, they didn't know where it was until like the end of the episode. Someone like, oh, the piece of the statue. Like, okay. So, and of course, like, they run to, of course, Ron runs to the Count, who gets attacked by an animal who looks like a man in a chimpanzee, like in a very low budget chimpanzee suit, attacks him on it. But look up, but apparently she thinks he's wounded. Oh, just ankle stuff. And of course they expect. And here's the thing: he thinks that she's an android. Yes, seriously, they apparently know about android, despite the fact they have no idea about cars. They ride horses, but if the androids, okay. The Doctor, of course, taken by the actual person who's in line for the throne of Terra. A prince who looks kind of like the guy from the first part of King of Time, which I thought that was interesting. Yes, I'm not sure exactly why in the world he basically decided to show up here, but he did. It is quite interesting. Now, you might be curious, this actually is like the third or fourth time they actually featured androids. Oh, by the way, the guy's name is Prince Reinhardt, who's played by Peter Jeffrey, who is sadly no longer alive, passed away in 1989. As the Prince Reinhardt, played Neville Jackson. He passed away in 2015 at the age of 81. Yep. And you might think, oh, but by the way, this guy was a show. This guy did. I think I've ever seen this guy before this one. He did pop up as a chauffeur in Rush with Love. He was actually one of the sons of Karen Bay in the movie, which that was interesting. Okay. Oh, you might be curious though. Did he appear any more Doctor Who of this one? No, he just appeared as one story, and that was it. Also, apparently for some reason, he's got 2 more credits for him. I think he must have retired at some point. That, or he must have done something else. Yeah. So apparently he did audiobooks. Interesting. And apparently he had 2 children. Yep. So when he died, that's when his acting career ended. Yep. Yeah, it's all. This one's basically about politics. So Romana is taken to the castle of Grendel, basically to Count Grendel's castle, and he apparently has. Oh yeah, I have this princess in there who looks suspicious like Romana. Yeah, who they say looks like Romana looks like her, and yeah, that actually is pretty much true. Princess Trilla. Yeah, this one was quite interesting because they don't show what this person looks like until like the final parts, and yeah, it just basically Mary Tom just doing this here, and this is quite strange because 2 stories later, we have her replacement also play Princess first, then she play herself. Yeah, that thought was quite interesting. That one was. Mm-hmm. Yep. What else? So there's lots of kidnapping and like, oh, we're gonna free people. And apparently the Count knows nothing about Canine. I mean, he knows about an android, but he doesn't know about a freaking robot dog. Like, oh, we're gonna call my dog. Like, okay, so funny. So apparently, the guy who played Atreus actually was his last appearance in Doctor Who. He previously appeared in Masters of Death. Oh, he appeared in like two stories. Basically, he appeared for one Patrick Troughton story, and um, two stories for John Pertwee. So, and Peter Jeffrey, the one who played the villain of the story, he previously appeared in McIntyre, which I have reviewed. Sea Devils, have now reviewed that one. And apparently Simon Luck, who played Zadok, he previously appeared in Mind of Evil, which is from a basically John Pertwee story. Yeah, I like the aspect of this one. Oh yeah, by the way, apparently of course they're curious. They asked about what the key the thing is, which I was the key at the time. They can't break it, and Ramona does want to tell her, yeah, that is a key to an actual cosmic thing. Yeah, doesn't tell her that for some reason. Don't know why. But yeah, I mean, I highly doubt the people of Terra working for the Black Guardian. So why couldn't he tell this one person? Don't know. By the way, there's also the woman who appears in the story who apparently makes androids. So she's killed halfway through the story by, well, the guy she likes, Count Grendel's men. By accident, and Count Grendel does kind of grieve, but doesn't like... It's like it doesn't faze him very much. It's like he is bothered by her death, but it's almost like he just basically has to move on because, well, he almost like had to do a lot last minute planning with his plans. Like, oh, he was going to kill the prince, right after he married the princess, and then basically marry the princess, have her die in an accident, become the actual ruler of Terra. I'm like, wow, so many basically loopholes this damn thing. So basically, Prince Renner's dying for some mysterious whatever this is, and the Doctor, like, it seems as though Tom Baker has not to forgot the fact that the Doctor is a swordsman, so he has to fight Count Grendel, and he does beat him, but he doesn't die. I thought that was interesting, because normally they have these stories usually maybe the villain dies at the very end. This one, no, Count Grendel survives, which that is a shocker to say the least. Yes. Now you might be curious though, because I actually have the actual page for him appearing. Does Count Grendel appear again ever in Doctor Who? Well, in a couple audio stories. But it is shocking though the fact this guy never appeared again in Doctor Who. Like, on screen was the actor, never came back. Not really, no. So apparently Meriton designed her suit that she wears in the episode. Yep. So, you probably were thinking, does he appear again? Yes, he appears in a story called The Trials of Terra, which is a part of an anthology. Yeah, he appears like one other time after this, and that was it. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly why they decided to create this other character who just appears for one segment. Yeah, and here's kind of also kind of interesting though. When she encounters Mana, just like, oh, you look like me. So he teaches her so, and it's like she's like barely anything, and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, she's her prince. They make out, and by the way, when Doctor summons the cast to free Romana because she's in cat after she escapes, so he brings Canine with him and leaves in the boat. And wondering where's Canine in the boat. He's like, Master, Master. And this story on a big comedy note. And probably may have gotten through it, but who knows? Yeah. But this actually is pretty good. I think it's a really good story. Now, we do have two more segments left to go for the Key of Time, and then we're done with the story arc. Yep, there's two. Oh, but it was also President Zelda's over in here. I'm definitely looking forward to the rest of basically this, so I'm going to end it here and just basically, well, move on to something else. Next episode will be Comic Corner, and then Dr. Stone, one more Comic Corner. Have this time, Turbo Ranger, okay? Next video. Bye.